The word audit literally means to hear, attend, examine, and verify, without the intent of earning any credit for doing so. However, these days there are two new interpretations to the definition of this word. One that makes positive sense, while the other is negative, creating nothing but inner conflict. The positive interpretation to the word auditing is contributed by those people who choose to earn a living by auditing all kinds of people in public places, even as far as auditing around private establishments from a public sidewalk. This is perfectly fine, as long as the auditing is conducted professionally. This interpretation of auditing, therefore, means that many people are now receiving credit or being paid for doing so. A profession is a skilled trade, which can be applied to any occupation, such as auditing people by recording their reactions, to hold them accountable, and later reacting to these experiences, thereby learning more about human behavior and its many intricacies, with positive or negative consequences. Of course, auditing should always be done in good faith. However, that's unfortunately not always the case. There are many auditors who behave like aggressive gangsters, seeking to fight others in public by provoking negative reactions from random people. These bad auditors contribute absolutely nothing positive to the First Amendment community, and are thus consequently labeled by many as frauditors. This type of negative behavior is not deceiving to the public, because such auditors honestly believe they're conducting good auditing in their own special way. The fact is, they're still auditing the public, just not in any positive, productive way, which is why many label such bad auditors as frauds. When done correctly, auditing is a powerful tool to expose corrupt government and law enforcement officials. This means without seeking to provoke any negative reactions. Some auditors create awkward scenarios where they don't answer a polite person's question as to why they're filming. Sure, we can use our Fifth Amendment to remain quiet. However, there's no significant benefit in doing so in most cases. Remaining silent creates suspicion among people, as many are easily scared by awkward behavior. But awkward or not, it's still auditing. For those arguing that silence provokes violence, there are plenty of cases of violent reactions whether or not speech is involved. The point should be to spread awareness that we are allowed to record people in places visible to the naked eye. The worst part of the First Amendment community involves poor moderators and horrible speakers within live streams on YouTube. Childish moderators with unjust, negative, immature attitudes that will block or time out any individual they simply don't like. Speakers who don't allow others to speak when there are two or more speakers on a panel. Great leadership is knowing when to pass the microphone to your fellow panel members, to give everyone a chance to voice their thoughts. Now we all know that frauditing doesn't exist. Only people who are far too immature use such a term, because they don't promote positive messages and thus resort to name-calling with negative attitudes, void of any sense of teamwork. First Amendment auditing has a bright future, as long as auditors do better by avoiding being arrested while working on their professional speaking and hosting skills. There's far too much division in the community today, so let's try our best to improve it.